What's up, nerds, and welcome to another Noisy News Week for the week of May 30th, 2020. Here's where I fill you in on some notable news posted to noisypixel.net this past week. It's getting kind of light in the news realm, given that we're approaching the E3 season, but rest assured that the announcements are definitely coming. That's not to say that this show is lacking, it's just probably not going to be the packed one punch after another show that you're used to around here, because video games are so exciting. Starting off the news roundup, Behavior Interactive announced a collaboration between their 4v1 horror online multiplayer Dead by Daylight and Silent Hill. The collaboration will see Pyramid Head as an antagonist and also introduce Cheryl Mason as the new survivor. Other people would know her as Heather from Silent Hill 3. Now, Silent Hill nerds, don't rush to the comments to prove me wrong. But I think what happened is there's multiple timelines here, and at one point Cheryl gets blonde hair, and she remembers her past self as she's Heather or something like that. Regardless, it doesn't matter. If you haven't played those games, I doubt you will play them today. Even if I spoiled something for you. Whatever, nerd. Inti Creates announced that they will launch Blaster Master Zero 2 on PlayStation 4 on June 29th. A physical edition will be released from Limited Run Games. They actually have a physical release for both titles, Blaster Master and Blaster Master Zero 2. These titles will include all the DLC, I'm sure, because they are fairly small. They're probably, I'm only assuming, less than a gig worth of space on there. I don't know if they needed 2 cartridges. I wish they could have made a combo cartridge. Both games. All DLC. Get on it, Limited Run. In Games announced that the Umihara Kawase Bazooka release on PlayStation 4 and Nintendo Switch will be coming in July, and it will have a physical release through Strictly Limited Games. They will have 1,500 copies for the PlayStation 4 and 2,500 copies for the Nintendo Switch version. This will just be for the limited edition. They'll have a standard edition for anyone who wants it, but this game still doesn't look very good. I'm hoping for a reboot of this series on PlayStation 5. Bandai Namco announced that the Tamsoft-developed Captain Tsubasa Rise of the New Champions will launch on PlayStation 4, Nintendo Switch, and PC on August 28th. This is the over-the-top soccer game that we're all waiting for. It's not very big in the West, but I hear South America loves it. So this one's for you, other America. SNK announced that they will be releasing a full history of the Samurai Shodown series titled Samurai Shodown Neo Geo Collection, and it's coming to PlayStation 4 and Nintendo Switch on July 28th and PC via the Epic Game Store on June 11th and Steam on June 18th. The collection includes Samurai Shodown, Samurai Shodown 2, Samurai Shodown 3, Samurai Shodown 4, Amakusa's Revenge, Samurai Shodown 5, Samurai Shodown 5 Special, and Samurai Shodown 5 Perfect. 5 Perfect has never been released. It is a brand new game that they were planning. It still retains all the balances and stuff from the special. So yeah, this is really cool for Samurai Shodown fans. I'm excited to see the characters. I believe there's a few new characters in this Perfect release as well. What's more interesting is that on June 11th, the collection will be free on Epic Game Store. So if you have your account, just add it, just get it. It's free for a week. And then you don't need to buy it on Steam. Put it on your that Fortnite launcher. The Last of Us Part 2 revealed new gameplay on the Sony State of Play earlier this week. It looks great. I don't know what to tell you. I mean, it looks like The Last of Us. This is just a game about zombies, guys. Let's be serious. Why are we always crying about video games and everything? This is a game about zombies. Let's not forget our roots. Anyway, we have a discussions up where Mark and I discuss everything about the trailer, so be sure to watch that. 3D Realms and 1C Entertainment announced that the Kill Pixel developed dark fantasy horror FPS Wrath Aeon of Ruin will launch on PlayStation 4, Xbox One, Nintendo Switch, and PC on February 25th. There is a nice trailer accompanying it. It looks like a Doom. It looks like what the hell is that guy's name? I'm having the biggest Brain fart. Duke Nukem is what I'm thinking of. I don't know how I forgot it. Looks like Duke Nukem. Kagura Games announced that they will be publishing the Dojin RPG Ruin Seeker, and it's available now on Steam. And probably on all those manga gamers and jasts. It's an action RPG where you hang out. It's Dojin. I mean, it's an indie game. It's probably made in RPG Maker. You know what you're getting yourself into. Furthermore, the publisher announced that they will be publishing the Dojin RPG sim Succumate on PCV, Steam, probably everywhere else. And this is a game about you come home and there's a succubus. What more plot do you need? Come on. You're asking a lot here. Moving on. Square Enix announced that Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles Remastered will launch on PlayStation 4, Nintendo Switch, and iOS and Android on August 27th, 2020. This will be the coolest release, I think, right now of the summer, given that I actually didn't spend a lot of time with Crystal Chronicles because I never owned a GameCube. I'm excited to play this game by myself and not with friends because I usually played it at friends' houses. No more. I get to play the remastered. There is online co-op up to 4 players. Also, there's a mimic feature where you can take likenesses of other characters and apply them to yourself. So be sure to check all that out. There's new story elements, balances, voiceover. They did a good job with this remaster. So I'm excited to check it out. The publisher also announced that their People Can Fly developed Outriders coming to PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4, Xbox Series X, Xbox One, and PC holiday 2020. Received new gameplay, and Jesus Christ, this game looks so good. I'm usually not a fan of these bro-y action games, but I just love what they're doing with this over-the-top action. I support it. I might be a weeb, but I can still notice quality when I see it. Speaking of quality, Bloober Team announced that their horror adventure Blair Witch will launch on June 27th on Nintendo Switch. It doesn't look that great. But what do you expect? Come on, guys. You Switch owners. Entitled Switch owners. Hashtag. Sony Interactive Entertainment has posted a blog entry announcing that the company plans to reveal some of the games for PlayStation 5. There's going to be no box, but it will be an hour long. You'll get to see some games. Airing on June 4th at 1 p.m. on YouTube and Twitch. We'll be sure to cover it here. You'll see some discussion videos on it. We're very excited to see the new games coming out. I can't really think of any that I want. Monster Rancher. Give me Monster Rancher on PlayStation 5. And Wild Arms. Ooh. If you want to get a boy excited, put Wild Arms. On to visual novel news. P-Cubed is celebrating the anniversary of the art co-developed mystery visual novel Katodama, The Seven Mysteries of Fujisawa. The game is $1 on eShop on Switch for the next 2 weeks. It's a match 3 lewd game. I mean, it's pretty good. I enjoyed it. Read my review if you want to know more. Definitely better post-launch after the patches and stuff kind of fixed some of the weird text issues. But yeah, it's quality. Wholesome quality. Fluttering Abyss announced that their Kickstarter for Missing Time was successful and the game will launch on PC and itch.io on July 30th. The 18 plus content as well as the 5th character arc will be released later in 2020. This is an indie game. I'm glad they got a successful Kickstarter, so good for them. Interviews on the site. We have an interview with Physicality Games, the newest physical publisher. They have Guilty Gear on there, so yeah, go check that out. Previews on the site. We have Marvel's Iron Man VR, Vernal Edge, and Ever Forward. Reviews on the site. We have Higurashi When They Cry, Chapter 8, Matsuri Bayashi. I tried. Resolution. Golf with Your Friends on Switch. Bug Fables, The Everlasting Sapling. Those Who Remain. Dungeon Defenders Awakened. And Shantae and the 7 Sirens. And that's it, guys. That's the show. Expect larger shows in the coming weeks as more things are revealed. We have a bunch of events that we're going to cover. It sucks that we can't attend them physically, but we will be there in spirit, and we will be able to watch it all with you. And we can come back here and talk and hang out. Because what are we without friends? Have a good week.